Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of the playthrough of Sonic 3D Blast for the Sega Genesis. So last time we went through Green Grove Zone, and we're going to be moving on into Rusty Ruins. And I gotta say, Rusty Ruins is actually an interesting looking stage. I do like these things right here, these bumpers, that create like the same sound effect for when you hit like those Bing Bong balls, or sorry, those bumpers from Casino Night Zone from Sonic 2 and Carnival Night from Sonic 3 Knuckles. And yeah, and we're introduced into a very special gimmick, which I will say if when we get to that. But yeah. So yep, starting with this stage, we're actually introduced to the green flickies, and like I said in part one, they're in my opinion probably the most annoying ones to get because they always like to hop around in their own directions, and yeah, and they always like to get away from Sonic. So yeah, yeah, because I think like most people say that the red flickies are the most annoying, but I think the green ones are probably like the most troublesome to catch. So yeah. Right. So yeah, oh yeah, I already did get that to you. I just almost forgot, but here we go. Alright, here's this new gimmick. If you actually stand on those spinning things, yep, they will make Sonic spin, and yep, he's a little bit hard to control while you're spinning, because he can be pretty slippery and he can bounce off walls. But yeah. Anyway, there's Tails right there, so yep, for these blocks you cannot break them on the spin dash. You have to like you need to be in your spin mode in order to break them, so yeah. Anyway, let's give 61 rings to Tails, and let's hop on into our third special stage, I believe. I think it's the third special stage. Alright, here we go. So yeah, I think in all seven of these special stages, yeah, I think the requirement for getting the rings has never changed. Like, it's always gonna say get 50 rings, get 100 rings, get 150 rings. Like, it never changes. Like, it's not like in Sonic 2, like starting with the first special stage you get like 30 rings or whatever, and then like when you get to like the seventh special stage it says get 100 rings. No, for this game special stages it's pretty much the same thing. Yeah, it's pretty much gonna be the same thing for every special stage, but yeah. Alright, so there we go. We got our third Chaos Emerald. Alright, so that was the third special stage. Alright, so anyway, thank you, Tails. But anyway, now that we got that done, I think it's time I should discuss about the Saturn version of the game. So yeah, the Saturn version of this game, it's apparently the same game as the Genesis version, but it has a completely different graphic changes. It also has completely different music too. Alright, can I get this? There we go. And the music is completely different for most of the levels. So, and I can't remember what else. I do like how in the Green Grove Zone, I think from what I recall, I think there are like some like white walls, and yeah, I think some brown ground. I can't remember. I need to look that up. I really need to look that up because it's kind of hard to remember. And yeah, and I don't really listen to the tracks of the Saturn version. I don't really listen to the Saturn version of some of the tracks in the game. And I think my favorite one so far is probably Green Grove Zone. Like, at least in Act 1 and Act 2. So yeah, it does sound really good. And I'm guessing the only way to play the... Oh yeah, by the way, on this part you have to let those things spin Sonic so you'll be able to break the blocks on up ahead. Let's see. Oh my god. Yeah, what really sucks about while you're in the spin though, you're pretty much very slippery, and you can just bounce off. You can pretty much bounce all over the place. So yeah. Right. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, I think the only way to play a Saturn version is if you play it on an actual Sega Saturn or on the PC because I do not own a Sega Saturn. I wasn't even born when that came out. So yeah, and it's not even on Sonic Gems Collection. So yeah, that's what apparently sucks the most. So that's what apparently sucks the most. So yeah, because I think I remember a couple years ago I tried to like I tried to see if I can like download like the Sega Saturn version of the game. Like on one of the old computers that we used to have, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. Alright, so there we go. Beat the first stage. Yeah, I seriously wonder, like after you like put the flickies in the X spot, I wonder what's actually carrying Sonic, almost like some sort of alien spaceship, but yeah, I've always found that weird. Back when I played this game back when I was younger. Okay. Also, the soundtrack for the stage is really awesome. It's probably one of my favorite tracks in this game. I really love the soundtrack. So yeah, like I said in the first part, like Sonic 3D Blast had like a lot of pretty cool soundtracks. So yeah, I have to say Rusty Ruins is pretty much one of my favorites in this game. Yeah. Alright. Anyway, let's grab this invincibility box. Let's try and grab 50 rings, because yeah, Knuckles is in the stage as well, so right. Oh, by the way, there's a continue up there. Yeah, those continues like that are pretty much very high to reach, so the only way to actually grab it is that you need to like gather all you need to grab all 5 flickies, and then you'll be able to reach that continue. So yeah, I'm pretty sure like most of you guys probably know by now. Alright, anyway, spin dash through this block, and then we find Knuckles. So yep, let's give him 56 rings, and let's hop on into our 4th special stage. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention in the first part, but yeah, these I think whether you give rings to Knuckles or Tails, like if you enter, for example, if you enter Tails' special stages, so you're in the sky, like it appears you're walking on the some sort of bridge or something, whatever that is, and there is a sky in the background, and then when you give rings to Knuckles, you're on some sort of mountain, we're running on a wooden plank, and then it's some sort of what is that down there? I have no idea what that is. Yeah, you're apparently just running on some sort of mountain stage, but I have no idea. I kind of have no idea what that is, but yeah. All right, got our 4th Chaos Emerald, so. Yeah, I think it's blue or silver, because I think it's blue. I think it's probably blue because yeah, I think it's probably either blue or silver. I have to rewatch this video. Video, but yeah. Anyway, if you actually come up here, you can actually get yourself a red shield or fire shield. So yeah. Yep, I did discover that a long time ago, I think, when I was 16 maybe, but yeah, that's when I first discovered that, because I haven't seen anyone actually ever go there before, but yeah, that's where you can find the red shield. Right. Also, here's the part where I screwed up on the most. You barely have to jump on, you can either get on this platform or use the spring, so, oh, wow, I actually made it. Alright, I actually thought I was gonna miss that. But yeah, there is a continue up there, but I think yeah, you won't be needing a continue. I don't think I'll be needing continues because like I said in the first part, I rarely ever get a game over in this game. Oh yeah, there is actually a continue behind this thing. So yeah, all right. Anyway, speed shoes, so gotta go fast. And yeah, one I think one of the major flaws about this game is that Sonic moves a little bit too slow. So yeah. So yeah, apparently it's a good thing like with the speed shooters you can actually like run a little bit fast so you'll be able to run up slopes like these. So or maybe just a little bit, but yeah, you can still be able to run up slopes. So yeah. Also, there's actually like the latest version of Sonic 3D Blast that just came out last year. It's actually the DX version, and yep, and apparently they have fixed all the improvements that this original game had. So yeah, apparently in that version, like in the director's cut version, yep, Sonic actually runs fast. Sonic can actually run faster, and what else? Also, also another tweak is that if you're hit by something, yeah, you won't lose all of your cookies. You will only lose one. So yeah, that's one of the big improvements. I've actually tried it out, playing it on my dad's computer. So yeah, it is very good. But yeah, I'll explain more on that in the next part. So you beat Act 2. It took us 4 minutes. Alright, Rusty Road Act 3 and another boss battle. So yep, also a self-explanatory boss battle here. And yeah, basically basically Eggman tries to hit you with some of these with the paws. And after that, he just shoots, and then he just shoots a bunch of bullets. Yeah, all you have to do is just stand on this pause and then just either spin dash or just jump on him. And I freaking love this boss. I love this boss theme. Like, I even like it more than the first one. There we go, you know. But yeah, I even like this boss theme probably more than the first one because it just sounds more like rock heavy, and I think it like probably sounds more rock heavy and more I don't know how to describe that. Maybe more generic, but yeah. Alright, so that's the end of this part, guys. I'm gonna be saving it on my third. File, so it's much easier to access it from there. Okay, guys. So that's it for the second part of Sonic 3D Blast. I do apologize if I kind of had some like commentary like flubs or whatever, but yeah, because considering that it's been a long time since I've last made, considering that's been like 5 months since I've made YouTube videos, like since my Sonic 3 Knuckles playthrough, yeah, I think especially in the first part of my Sonic Forces Speed Battle gameplay, I did mess up a bit, but yeah. So anyway, guys, that's it for the second part of the playthrough of Sonic 3D Blast, and yeah, and then for my next video, I'm going to be uploading part 5 of my gameplay of Sonic Forces Speed Battle, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, anyway, that's it for this video, so see y'all later. Peace out, and you have a good day.